What is good, everyone? It is your favorite multi-cardboard selling producer,
Izoki.
Today, we're going to be reacting to and breaking down the Wish Bus 107.5 performance of Love You Still by Morissette. Words cannot express my excitement for another work of art from Asia's Phoenix Morissette. Without further ado, me, a music producer, don't believe me, here is me being acknowledged by one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. Breaking down the music production side of this song and all of your favorite music, because I know that not a lot of you know much or anything at all about the music production side of your favorite music. No worries, I got you, here to break that all down for you in the simplest way possible so you can connect with your favorite music on a deeper, more personal level. The guitar and her hums right there already.
Wish 107.5.
Don't know when I last heard the sound of your sweet voice, but sometimes I hear it in my dreams.
The melody is so beautiful.
Your vision haunting me.
Oh, the piano
This
strums.
feeling so uneasy, caught somewhere in the in-between. What do I do with these memories of you? How do I keep them from changing color? Everything's constantly fading, still hoping and waiting that someday I'd hear you call.
This is heavenly, bro.
Nobody's right,
The synthesizer keys.
nobody's wrong. We both lose the fight, both feel evil.
This is the first listen where we listen to it completely without any pauses, but I have to stop it here. The way she is floating effortlessly with the quill of ink that is her voice over this beautiful canvas of music, this cannot go unnoticed. I feel everything she is emitting right now, every ounce, particle, speckle of emotion that is being expressed from her instrument of voice. She is not performing, she is one with the music in itself. Morissette, truly, you are phenomenal. I'm amazed already.
The fight, both feel evil. Although you might feel we've reached the end of the road, I'm not letting go, and I want you to know I still love you. I still love you. I still love you.
I love how she holds that note for so long. I have to give that to her. I thought she would come in with a melody, a very catchy, memorable melody for the chorus, but she kept it with the 4 words, I love you still, and utilized every final word as an instrument in itself, for she prolonged the final word, such as still, where she held those prolonged notes for that amount of time to fill in that final bar, that final pattern of that section of music. Whereas she could have filled it with more words, but she utilized the word she was already on, extended it to fill in that space and go into the next repetition of the same phrase, while still keeping that sense of diversification, of uniqueness, of movement for that second phrase, despite it being the same exact words as the first one, was delivered in a completely different way, while still maintaining that prolonged final word at the end of that phrase to go once again into the final 2 repetitions of said phrase, but each of them delivering a different texture, a different flavor, but still staying true to the emotion of this song. Morissette, you are the embodiment of a true artist. You are one with the music. It is simply phenomenal to see.
Do you still think of me when you your coffee. Do you still long to have me near?
I love the form and shifted vocal.
I'm drowning under me. How do you breathe so lightly? At least that's how it seems to me. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We both lose the fight, but feel we've won. Although you might feel we've reached the end of the road, not letting go, but I still need to know, what do I do when these nightmares come true?
Beautiful.
What if one day I wake up and
Oh, the harmonies.
all that I knew? If we came face to face,
Love
I wouldn't know what
the subtraction
to
of all the
say.
sounds, the
But
guitar and
my
her voice.
eyes would give it
A perfect
all
crescendo.
away. Still, I still love you. Still,
It's like she's painting with her voice,
I
bro.
still love you. Still,
She switches the emotion, elevates it every single time. Absolutely amazing.
Wish exclusive on
The
Wish
music goes all soft, but she is still
1075.
up here. Incredible.
I still love you.
First impressions of Love You Still by Morissette. I am absolutely amazed, touched to my soul, and in a state of astonishment. Truth be told, this was not a song. This was a work of art, a letter of soul of Morissette, not only in the music, but in the lyrics in themselves. As you see here, for many of you that have seen my previous Morissette reactions, breakdowns, you know that there was someone here. They're not here anymore. So this song resonated with me on a deeper level. Sometimes things don't work out how you expected them to, no matter how much you truly wanted to. But it's okay. Everything happens for the greatest good of you. And realize that there are others who have experienced the same as you. Example 1. Morissette. I felt her pain. I felt her love and the absence of that love. Missing someone that you truly thought would always be there with you, and you loved them, truly loved them with all your heart, mind, and soul. But you cannot give that love, for they are not here anymore. Morissette, this was truly a work of art, and I am touched in my heart, mind, and soul, truthfully, bro. And that was through the songwriting in itself. The production just amplified everything. Speaking of production, let's break it down. Dun 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 dun. A very poppy, emotional, catchy guitar melody. This is a very chart sounding song, like it would go absolutely crazy on Billboard in every single country in this world, even more so America. But despite that being a very common type of melody for these types of songs, her humming in the beginning added such a unique color, flavor, and texture to this introduction, immersing us immediately not only into the emotion of the music, but into the emotion of her heart. And those little rain sound effects, that is exactly that, rain texture. Okay, simply adding a little bit more life to the soundscape of the production, immersing us even more so into the setting that she is conveying. Okay. There are also some very soft keys coming from a synthesizer being layered along with that guitar melody. They sound very faint, very distant, but they are just there enough to notice but not be completely overtaken by them, accentuating the guitar melody without overtaking it in completion. Okay?
Wish 107.5.
That is a riser, but more specifically, that is her voice being reversed. Most likely a double click, press reverse, and boom, congratulations, you get a reversed vocal riser.
Oh no, and I last heard the sound of your sweet voice, but sometimes I hear it in my dreams.
Beautiful.
Your vision haunting me.
Beautiful piano strums right there to add more movement to the progression of the production. Those little strums right there of the piano created such an angelic, heavenly soundscape that emphasized the lyrics of Morissette so much more, not only to sound good here, but to ingrain even more so into our hearts, into our souls.
Your vision haunting me, this feeling so uneasy, caught somewhere in the in-between. What do I do with these memories of you?
Notice how there's a memories with you, repeating exactly what she said, but in a very much lower tone. That is her voice still, except it was copy and pasted and form and shifted down to play after her main vocal. Form and shifting is super simple. You turn a knob to the left and it turns your voice deeper, deeper, and deeper. Turn it to the right, it goes higher, higher, higher. Simple as that, okay? In this case, it was form and shifted down. So instead of utilizing her normal voice, she utilized her voice form and shifted down to create an illusion, a conversation, imagery of heavenly and the complete opposite. For this song in itself, angelic, heavenly, but the overall message of it is pain. It's absolute pain. Not only through the production, through the songwriting, but now through the vocal mixing is she conveying her message in such an artistic way.
These memories of you.
A beautiful choir was added.
Keep them from changing color. Everything's constantly
Choir.
faded. Still hoping and waiting that someday I'd hear you call.
Subtle, gradual elements are adding onto the progression.
Nobody's right, nobody's wrong.
Amazing, bro. The way she sounds is simply one of a kind. The guitar melody that has been playing throughout the majority of the song has now been replaced by a synthesizer, still playing the same exact melody except with that said sound, okay? It creates a nice little sense of diversification by implementing a new instrument, by implementing and replacing the previous melodic elements with another one of a different category playing the same melody. It keeps that sense of movement, avoids any sense of stagnation, and creates overall more life, progression of story in the soundscape of the production. And she adapted to that effortlessly like this.
Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We both lose the fight, both feel evil. Although you might feel we
I love the snare. It's so it's so deep, so reverby.
Letting go, and I want you to know I still love you. Still, I still love you. Still, I still love you. Still, I still love you.
Two new melodic elements were added right here for this chorus. An arpeggiator melody, simply meaning a dang 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 dang, was added here to add a sense of movement in the production and introduce a new element that has not been a part of this song before up till this point, catch you by surprise and impact you so much even more with this chorus, with this drop. That along with some epic, powerful, power strummed electric guitar chords to emphasize that pain, that emotion, that disparity that she is conveying with the lyrics, with her voice, and the overall imagery of this song. The music, the songwriting, her voice, All of it, bro, is in perfect synergy. This is an artist, not a singer, not a performer, but the embodiment of a true artist. Philippines, truthfully, you are phenomenal.
Do you still think of me when you sit down for coffee?
I love the high
Do you
keys.
still long to have me
They had so much
near?
movement. It sounds so heavenly and so spacey.
I'm drowning underneath.
Very nice little disruption of pattern right there, for we thought it was going to keep going in a smooth constant rate, correct? But that little stop right there threw us off guard, and now she is switching up the vibe completely, making us think that it was going smoothly, right? But then all of a sudden switching it up and then bringing in an immense amount of power right there. But that little whoosh, that was a riser, a transition into the next section of the production, okay? That was immensely smooth, but at the same time very, very unexpected. I love little switches like that in the production because they keep everything interesting while telling a cohesive story in the music in itself. That is not that common nowadays. So Morissette doing that, you have my respect.
I'm drowning underneath. How do you
Let's shake guitar.
breathe so lightly?
Going with her voice.
At least that's how it seems to me. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We both lose the fight, but feel we've won. Although you might feel we've reached the end of the road, not letting go, but I still need to know, what do I do when these nightmares come true?
Her lyrics are truthfully grasping every ounce of my heart and soul right now. She's not angry. She's not upset. She is simply stating that what she is feeling, it is true. It's true to her and she can't avoid it, because that's simply how much she truthfully still loves the person that is no longer there. That no matter what she does in this moment in time, they can't just go away from her heart, from her mind, from her soul, from any aspect of her. For she truly loved them, and she simply wants to know if they feel the same way, if they even still are there, if they even still care. This is a perfect example of grief, but grief in the most pure way possible. Morissette, amazing.
These nightmares come true.
Her harmonies add so much body.
One day I wake up and don't know that I knew. If we came face to face, I wouldn't know what to say, but my eyes would give it all away.
Singular guitar strums and her voice creating such a quiet crescendo of solitude, and then rising up into such a powerful, impactful, epic drop for this final chorus. For not only will the music create such a vast boom, but also her voice is amping up to a level to match that impact of music, and every strand, thread, intertwinement of emotion is all going to gradually snowball into the biggest snowball of this planet. And then as soon as that chorus drops, boom, hits us with an impact that can cause a natural disaster in our hearts, in our souls. Morissette, amazing.
I wouldn't know what to say, but my eyes would give it all away. Still, I still love you. Still, I still love you. Still, yeah, I still love you.
She's just flying around the beat, bro. It's so beautiful.
Wish exclusive.
Amazing.
On Wish 107.5.
I love the bells, bro.
I still
Morissette Love You Still on Wish 107.5. What does this get from me, my friends? An absolute work of art in every single way, shape, and form. Words cannot describe the astonishment I am feeling right now at this very moment, not only through the music production, but through her performance and her songwriting as well. I felt every singular ounce of emotion from the music, from every single word in here, from beginning all the way to the end. It was a perfect illustration, painting, depiction of grieving for a lost loved one that you still love, but they've moved on. I am truthfully amazed in ways that words cannot express. I resonated, I related with the song, and even more so, the more that you mature, the more that this song will do that to you. For through experiences we learn, we grow, evolve. But that doesn't always mean that it is going to be not painful. This was a perfect example of one of the stages of grief, and she somehow, someway made that stage of grief sound so majestical. Truth be told, Morissette, you are the embodiment of an artist. The songwriting on this, if it was you and your husband that wrote this, shout out to you. Truth be told, the production, songwriting, arrangement, composition, that along with this performance 100% live, props to you. You have my respect, and this gets an absolute pass from me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you would like to donate down below to keep this channel alive, to receive more of the educational, entertaining, absolute content that you enjoy from me, of the artists that you love most, it would mean the world to me if you could donate down below. You are the one keeping this channel alive, breathing, running. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Much love. Izoki out.